and this is why I stopped doing group dinners. This is The Unspoken Why. Welcome back to The Unspoken Why, an audio only podcast where we talk race, culture, the future, and politics. If you're new here, thanks for clicking on my video. And if you're into these conversations, like the video, comment below, and subscribe so you never miss another one. All right, guys, I'm just going to get into it. This is why I stopped doing group dinners. I stopped attending group dinners, especially with other Black women like me. This is like the ultimate worst outcome of a group dinner with a whole bunch of us Black women. But like, yeah, this is why I stopped.
A party at downtown LA restaurant ends with several women being taken to the hospital with stab wounds. Two suspects were also taken into custody, and Gigi Graciette is live in downtown with all the details. Gigi. It was quite the end to a private party yesterday afternoon.
And notice she's laughing because this is despicable and it's a joke. And of course, these are Black people. And I'm not just saying that, by the way. This is the another AOL is still alive, y'all. It's still alive. Downtown Los Angeles mass stabbing at Zaya restaurant sparked by fight over bill. You see the people here. I don't know why this guy was arrested, because it was mostly women, but arrested, but it was mostly women. So you see the woman here, and there was another woman that they had showed in another video. But yeah, we're going to get into it. Of course, they're Black. Of course. Guys, we didn't even have to see them, but just to confirm for you, because I like to do that. But we already know. We're the only people that would do something like this. It's a hot mess.
Take a look at the video. This clip shared on Citizen app shows the large police and fire presence with multiple victims down in different locations, and there was the search for the suspects, and there were a lot of people who were simply watching all the drama unfold at Zaya restaurant on 7th in downtown LA. And boy, there was certainly a lot of drama. This morning we have exclusive new information on what happened as the private party was wrapping up. Apparently, servers brought the party the bill, and that's when sources tell us the fighting started.
So we've all been here. We've all have been to a group dinner with other Black people. And as soon as the bill comes, it gets very tense because, let's be honest, most of us don't always have the money that we need to cover what we ordered. Right? Or we over ordered, or we shared orders with someone, like maybe egg rolls or like some kind of appetizer. And then now we're fighting over, well, you ate more egg rolls than I did, so you should pay for more of it. And we're crunching numbers, and we all got the calculators out, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of people in our community are not magnanimous. And what that means is, like, when you go to dinner with us, with a bunch of us, nobody's ever willing to just cover things for certain people or just pay for most of it. Or like when we go to, dinners with other people, we know that we've seen people just say, hey, you know what? It's okay. I got you. I'll take care of you today. You take care of me next time. Or, hey, I'll just, pay for your drink or these egg rolls. I ate them all. Like, they'll just offer because they know. We have to always have a lot of dialogue and conversation because nobody really wants to pay. And honestly, it's because sometimes we just don't have it, or we're being cheap, or we're just not magnanimous. We're stingy, right? And this is why I don't do group dinners with a bunch of Black people, and especially other Black women. I'm sorry. Like, if it's got to be a maximum of 3, maybe 4. But if it's over 4, I'm not going, because I don't even want to deal with the chaos of when the bill comes. Now, thank God, I've never been in a situation like this, right? And I hope none of you will ever be in a situation like this. But let me know in the comments how many times you've been to dinner with our people and things get tense and people get aggravated, angry, end up telling somebody off, cussing somebody out, raising their voice, all because of a bill. And it's like, it's just like pathetic, honestly. And we got to get rid of this. It's like this mentality of cosplaying, a role, like acting like you've got money, going out to dinner at nice places downtown or midtown or wherever, on the beach or on the water, and then when the bill comes, nobody has it. People get tense, people get irritated. It's like, it's stupid. If you don't have the money, don't go out. Stop trying to be somebody that you're not. Because if you're really going to attend a really nice restaurant like this place, Zaya, downtown LA, you should have the money. And nobody should be arguing over anything. And you should only be ordering what you can afford. And you guys should already work out, okay, hey, how about I pay, I'll put it on my credit card, and you guys all cash at me, right? Or PayPal me or something. Like, work it out beforehand. Otherwise, don't go.
It was 4:40 in the afternoon, and apparently the all-girl group disagreed on something and started arguing with each other. That's when police confirm one of the women pulled out a knife and another one grabbed a bottle.
Can you imagine? All over a bill. So, wait, are these supposed to be girlfriends? Like, are these all friends? Are they friends?
The war of words quickly escalating into a very dangerous fight. Ultimately, the fire department says they evaluated 5 people at the scene, transporting 4 of them, all women, ages between 26 and 37. They were taken to the hospital with stab wounds. Some were stabbed, police tell us, with a knife. Another person was stabbed with that bottle.
Can you imagine? I'm 36. So, you're telling me 26 to 37-year-old women. So, like what, 4 or 5 women? These are adult women. Do you understand how insane this is? These are adult women. And somebody's taking out a knife and a bottle because they can't agree on a bill. Why are you going out with each other? And I would love to know if they're really friends or not, or if it's some kind of like meetup group or some group. Like, do they really know each other well too? Because I just find that hard to believe, if they really know each other, if they're friends from high school or childhood, that this would happen. And this is another reason why I don't go out with a whole bunch of girls I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Because things like this happen. Now, I don't know if they know each other or not, if they're close, or maybe it's some kind of group that they joined and meet up. I don't know. But this is why I just don't.
They're just calling her Jane Doe because apparently she did have some cuts to her face, but she just decided to leave the scene. By early evening, police confirmed 2 suspects were arrested, and this morning, those 2 suspects, both women, are still behind bars. They're facing charges of assault with a deadly weapon. And bringing it back here live, we're told that one of the suspects in jail is possibly related to one of the victims in the hospital. That still has to be confirmed. Police have a...
So basically, two of these people might have been related, which is even worse. Okay. Like, insane, insane. Okay. And I just want to know, was the bill paid? Was the bill paid?
lot of work to do on this case. Meanwhile, no word on whether or not that bill was ever paid at Zaya Restaurant.
That's a hot mess. That's a hot mess, guys. Really? Like, what? I'm sorry, it's not funny, but like, I'm laughing to keep from crying because it's just so terrible, honestly. And by the way, again, this is from New York Post. The picture of one of the girls. Um, Zaya's got this, like, they put out this statement. Okay, we are aware of the incident that occurred earlier today. While some situations develop unexpectedly or beyond our control, the safety of our guests and staff remain our highest priority. We are especially grateful to the swift response of our team, as well as the immediate support of local law enforcement. We appreciate the patience and support, blah, blah, blah. So this is the guy who owns Zaya, Ryan Sauter. Okay, he didn't respond for comment. So this is him, and this is some of the inside of the restaurant. Nice restaurant, downtown Los Angeles. But this is just a hot ass mess. I don't know who this guy. A man was also detained at the scene, but it's unclear if he was involved in the fight. I don't know why they detained this guy, because again, they just said women, so I don't know who this guy is. But yeah, this is a mess. We know it's black people, because this is just something that only happens with us, unfortunately. I don't know how else to say that, but it's the truth. Um, yeah, man. This is just sad. But let me know in the comments, like, do you think that the waiter got stiffed? Because I feel like nobody paid the bill and the waiter got stiffed. And that's what's really unfortunate. And guys, this is why some waiters, they go on TikTok and talk about why they don't want to wait on black tables. I'm telling you, like, we get mad over stuff like that, but then we also have to recognize when there's a reputation that sometimes precedes us. And this is one of those situations where when they see a group of black women, especially black women, I can't really speak on black men. I'm not a black man, and I don't know what being in a black male group is like. And I'm sure guys can most men come to a consensus better than women because they're less catty when it comes to them being with each other and they're all in their masculine, right? But like for women, I think most waiters, when they see a group of black women at a table, I think they're thinking this at this point. They're thinking like, okay, we can't pay for our bill. We're gonna end up fighting. Like, we don't really we go out, we dress up, we look like we have money and we don't, because when the bill comes, everybody's all uncomfortable and it's just embarrassing. And this is sometimes why I think waiters don't want to they don't want to work black tables, especially groups of black people, because things like this occur. And then sometimes they don't even get a tip, even when it's everybody's paying individual separately, separate pay, separate checks. They're still not getting tips from some people. So if you're a waiter, naturally you'll be like, I'm good. I don't want to wait on that table, even if you're a black waiter, right? So let's talk about that. Tell me in the comments, if you're a waiter, how you feel about this, if you've experienced something like this, and how are you guys circumventing this? Because obviously we've got friends, a lot of us have friends, groups of friends, and we want to go out and do things, but like there needs to be some kind of decorum, some kind of code that people are following when they're going out to these group dinners. It's like, hey, is somebody gonna put everything on the bill and then we're all gonna Zelle them or Cash App them or something, or PayPal them? Like, there needs to be some kind of code. Or maybe you just stop going to dinners with people that you do not know personally, that you don't have a real relationship with, because you don't know how they're gonna act when the bill shows up. Or even people that you have a personal relationship with, you're like, hey, I know you're tight with money, I know you're not magnanimous, you're not giving, right? You're stingy, you're selfish, you're gonna micromanage this bill, you're gonna say, oh, you ate this, or so I'm not gonna go out with you. Or maybe you just stop sharing things with people. Don't get an appetizer that you both share, because you don't want to have to deal with, oh, well, you ate more so you pay more. Like, how are you guys dealing with this? For me, if it's more than four people, I'm not eating at the table with you. That's just my thing. If it's more than four people, and sometimes I might just not even eat anything at all, because then I know I don't have to deal with this bill. Honestly, it gets down to that point. And I stopped going to group dinners a long time ago. I mean, the last one I went to was maybe like last year, but I do not do group dinners. I'm so good on that, because this is like the worst of it, right? But just in general, the uncomfortableness of when that bill comes, just sitting there and feeling the tension from people, I just got tired of that. So I just stopped. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Thank you guys for listening. Always remember to ask why.